This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 9th of May. This is James Spann. Alabama's weekend wet at times. Not raining all day tomorrow, not raining all day Sunday, but it will rain occasionally. And we got a big rain mass coming up into South Alabama this afternoon. This is the radar coming out of Mobile. We are live at 2:57. And really interesting to note, you see the swirl south of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's a little mesoscale low-pressure area. No, it's not a tropical storm or a depression. It's a hybrid. But that's a sign of the times. Hurricane season is less than a month away. But that low is coming up on the Alabama Gulf Coast. And just a big old rain mass covering much of southwest Alabama. You can see the rain covers all of Mobile, all of Baldwin counties. The polygons there, those are special marine warnings. And thankfully, the air is pretty cool and stable, so I don't think we have any severe thunderstorm problems, just a lot of rain with some thunder for southwest Alabama this evening. And the rain is as far north as Thomasville and Butler and Monroeville and Evergreen. And that rain will be spreading north, and again, we'll see a couple of waves of rain around here tonight and tomorrow. Here's the upper air look, and again, you can see the to the west, we've got part of the upper trough hanging back. Part of it lifted up toward New England. Part of it is hanging back, and that will evolve into an upper low that will just move very slowly. We'll check the visible satellite view, and again, you can see that northeast Alabama's got a pretty decent amount of sunshine, but the rest of the state pretty much with an overcast condition. And there's the radar composite, and again, you can see that big rain mass over southwest Alabama. Temperatures are mostly in the 70s, a few spots managing low 80s. Montgomery is at 81, Dothan 83, but Mobile, the cool spot because of the rain, just a steady rain falling at Mobile. They've got 70. So the watch warning map, pretty quiet. Flash flood watches for parts of the northeast. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. There is a low-end marginal risk of severe storms across extreme South Alabama. And again, this is very low end. The air is pretty stable, especially around Mobile and Baldwin counties. Tomorrow, there is, again, a very low end marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, for the southeastern corner of the state, Dothan and Geneva. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, again, a low end, level 1 out of level 5, marginal risk of severe storms for parts of west and south Alabama. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. This is the rain valid through Friday morning of next week. The bulk of this will be tonight through Tuesday. Rain amounts down in southeast Alabama, about 3 to 3.5 inches. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, rain amounts between 2 and 3 inches. The Tennessee Valley, Huntsville, the Shoals, 1 to 2 inches. So, all right, model fans, here we go, the GFS. 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Again, you can see that upper low that's cut off west of the state. And obviously, it's going to rain at times. So everybody wants to know, when is it going to rain at my event? We got outdoor weddings. We've got, so many things that are happening tomorrow. So let's look at high-resolution modeling. This is the high-resolution HER. This is valid tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. And you know I'm going to say, the radar will not look exactly like this, but something like this. Remember, all models are wrong. Some are useful. And the HER is very useful. And this is suggesting the rain could be relatively widespread tomorrow morning, especially over the northern two-thirds of the state, maybe a dry slot for southwest Alabama. And then this is tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, suggesting a band of showers and storms across the central part of the state, some light rain for the Tennessee Valley. But understand, if you go into the beach, for example, it's not going to rain all day. Like today now, it is, on the Alabama Gulf Coast, but not tomorrow. In fact, I might suggest a pretty good part of the day could be dry with a few passing showers. And again, we're just not concerned about severe storms tomorrow. So once again, this is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and this is 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Cloudy, occasional rain, maybe some thunder. High should be in the 60s for North Alabama, 70s for the southern part of the state. And quite frankly, the same thing on Sunday. That upper low goes nowhere to west of the state. So again, cloudy periods of rain will be in the 70s. And the same thing on Monday. Not raining all day Monday, but rain at times. Highs in the 70s. And then Tuesday, the upper low begins to open up and lift out. And this is suggesting a dry slot for South Alabama Tuesday. Still a chance of showers for the northern part of the state. And then by Wednesday, any showers should be across the northeastern corner of Alabama. Fort Payne, Gadsden, Anniston, places like that. The rest of the state dry. And we should see highs up in the 80s. And then Thursday, a strong upper ridge begins to build in. Thursday should be a sunny day with highs in the upper 80s. And a week from today, Friday, May 16th, that ridge building in from the Gulf. And we are kind of hot and dry. A good chance we see low 90s. I would suggest Friday of next week looks to be the hottest day so far this year. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. Monday, May 19th, troughing north and west of the state. And evidence showers and storms will be in place north and west of the state, but we still look mostly rain-free. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European Ensemble. The mean, it's between 3 and 4 inches between now and the 24th of May. Temperatures, NBM National Blend of Models, 67 tomorrow. I would suggest that's going to be the last day we see highs in the 60s until late September or October. No guarantee, but I'm just saying there's a good chance that's going to be the case. Then 70s Sunday through Tuesday, then 80s Wednesday and Thursday, 91 Friday of next week. And then the upper 80s after that. And just in, latest long-range guidance, this is for May 17th through May 23rd. Temperatures above average with the ridge if this holds. Got to roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Camp today. A couple of stops in Blount County. Stop number 1, Southeastern Elementary, home of the Mustangs. Pretty much had a whole school in the gym. I think second grade was on a field trip. Everybody else was in the house, and we had a great time today talking about the science of weather. Love those cookies. They respect that Polygon at Southeastern. They were great. Listen, you can learn science in May. May's a fun month. School's about out, but they were really good listeners and good learners today. So, again, to all the students and the teachers at Southeastern Elementary School, Blount County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. And then stop number 2, Hayden Primary School in Blount County, home of the Wildcats, first graders in the lunchroom. Oh, yes, indeed. They love to talk about weather, and they love to learn about weather. And I like this gift basket. It came from the bakery across the street, Psalm 34. We did a book signing there. That's a great place. But those kids were just marvelous today. Really, really good. Love coming to see the kids at Hayden Primary. So all of these first graders in Hayden and the students down in Rimlap at Southeastern, thanks a lot for these great visits earlier today. Of course, you guys are looking good. So one more time before we go, we're live at 3:05. This is the radar coming out of Mobile. And just a big, big mass of rain over Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, Clark, Washington counties in southwest Alabama, Escambia County, Florida. And again, the air is really cool and stable. In fact, temperatures are in the upper 60s and low 70s there. So I just don't think we have a problem with any severe storms, but just a lot of rain as that little mezzo low in the Gulf moves up into Mobile County. So it's a rainy day there. We'll check the rest of the state real quick. This is the radar coming out of High Top. In fact, let's go down to the southeast Alabama radar, Fort Novosel. And again, you can see that we got some stronger storms that are beginning to form over the Florida Panhandle coming up into Houston and Geneva counties. So again, looks like a pretty decent little thunderstorm down on the Alabama-Florida line below Dothan near Cottonwood. And again, these are not severe. But they are producing some heavy rain, and there might be some small hail in some of these. But remember, to be severe, you need what? 1-inch diameter hail or larger. That's the size of a quarter. And again, the northern half of the state right now looks pretty quiet. I see a couple of really small showers over Lamar County and Marshall County, and that's about it. So we got a lot of playoff games going on tonight. Hopefully the games you can play there in North Alabama before that big rain mass comes in. And again, that's where the rain is, right there. Just a huge rain mass across southwest Alabama. So that'll wrap it up today. No book signing tomorrow. Our next one will be 1 week from tomorrow. On Saturday, May the 17th, we'll be at Tannehill State Park for Trade Days. We'll have more details about that early next week. And looking ahead to next week, it's packed. I'll be in Coleman on Monday for a homeschool group. Tuesday, Lauderdale Elementary School up in Rogersville. Then on Wednesday, going down to Auburn, Opelika for Lee Scott Academy. Got Pleasant Valley School on Thursday, Phillips Academy on Friday, and it's Dress Like Spann night at the Birmingham Barons a week from tonight on Friday, May 16th. And again, we'll have more details about that, but that's always a lot of fun. But, of course, you can always watch us on television this evening. We invite you to do that. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.